All right. Deepak, the man of the hour.
Okay, so we just started the pipeline. I had a small discussion with Goran,
Hmm.
and we are taking out the issues for geocoding now. And for health type, there are no issues as of now. Yesterday, I was able to run the pipeline successfully.
Okay. And then you're tagging all of that to this story, right? Like the unit testing for the pipeline?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
29618, yeah.
Okay. Just so we're keeping track of all the work that you and Goran are doing.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, so if people ask me technical questions, I can just point them to you guys in this
yeah.
story.
Yes, yes, no, no.
Okay.
I will update it, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
So,
Thank you.
Deepak, what you will need to do, and we can do a parking lot after this, but you're going to need to come up with a mechanism to load the geocoding address data from dev to every other environment. So
Okay,
to int, UAT, and prod. Let's talk about that in a parking lot after this.
okay, yeah.
Okay. Prithvi.
Yeah, so I'm currently working on 28890. So
Yes.
just figuring it out, the config entries for the Azure files. And I need to connect with Harkirat on this because it's using a different pipeline. So yeah, and other than that, I'm just working on the bug 29498. There is an failure on external data of specific table. Just analyzing the pipeline why it's failing.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you. Yeah, if you run into any issues into getting a hold of people, just let me know and we can jump in on a call with any of them.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Do we have Rohit on the call?
Yeah, hi Justin, good morning.
Hey, good morning. Any
I'm
updates, Rohit?
working. Yeah, I'm working on these four procs. Like these are almost done. Like these are actually five, not five, even six. So those are almost done. Like two of them are pending, so I'll close it today.
Okay.
Uh, for the ANP, I'll start maybe starting tomorrow or day after.
Okay. And then for this one, we had it, I guess, planned for last week, and then this one carried over. So I just wanted to check on this one.
Uh, I'll add it to the patch page. Maybe today I'll
Okay.
do that.
Okay. Thank you. And okay, sounds good. Any other questions or concerns, anyone? Goran, any concerns on your end?
Yeah, so let's go one by one. So, Deepak, what do you need my help with?
So we just check, right? I mean, there are how many non-null null values, and based on null values only, my iterations will be decided, and based on that only the pipeline will run. Now I'm just checking conversation with John in the group. So it will take long time, right? In our current
It'll
scenarios.
it'll take around 35 hours, yeah, which
Yeah.
is fine. Like this is a one-time thing,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
That's fine. Like, cause that can keep running
Okay.
for days. Like it doesn't stop us from continuing with anything else.
Okay. Okay. Then you also said that once data is loaded in the div, we can move it to other environments.
Yeah, so let's do a parking lot. Okay, so then you need my help with that part. So let's discuss that in a parking lot.
Okay.
Prudvi, do you need my help with anything?
No, Varun, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, Rohit, do you need my help with anything?
I'm good, Goran.
No. Okay, so Deepak and Jasleen, can you guys stay on? Well, I guess if the meeting is over, we can do the parking
Yeah,
lot.
yeah, yeah. The meeting's over. We can use the space.
Okay, cool. So everyone else can drop off, and Jasleen and Deepak, let's stay on the line.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, so Deepak, what we need to do, so obviously, like this is, taking forever,
Yeah.
but we only have, 6,000 addresses to do this for one time. If it was, $50,000, $100,000, or 100,000 addresses, then we would probably think of a different approach. So I think, Jasleen, what you need to do is create a new JIRA for Deepak for him to create a one-time ETL process that will copy the entire geocode table from a source environment to destination environment. So those two things, Deepak, should be parameterized. So it's not always going from dev, so that we can go from prod to dev if we need to, and vice versa, right? So Jasmine, just create a Jira for Deepak to create an ETL environment to copy a specific table from one environment to the next. And I'll give you the exact table name.
And do you have any connection strings that you already created for this link services?
There shouldn't really need to be any connection strings. So this should be a ADF pipeline that does like just a copy activity between the two different databases.
Okay. So I need to create this one, right?
Yes.
Just for copying.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I will do that. Second thing, so this geocoding long running pipeline is I'm observing this issue when I started here 2 months back.
Okay.
And I already had a crystal regarding this. So what I observed previously, after running for 12 hours, 13 hours, the pipeline is getting failed. So I'm not sure it will complete or not. Then in that case, what can be done to resolve this issue?
Yeah, so let me just share my screen. So I'm looking at your execution right now, right?
Yeah.
What happens in this process is it will write to a table called TMP geocode address master list, right? So every time you kick this off, it starts writing into this table. Once this fails, we basically manually need to update whatever this thing runs, which I believe is the store procedure, right? Well, these two. So when it fails, we need to just run this so that we populate the data that's been geocoded, right? Otherwise, you're going to re-geocode every single address again, and it will never finish.
Oh, yeah, that's true. So then I need to run this manually, you want to say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. So just so that this data from this table gets added into the main table so that we're not re-geocoding all these addresses again, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So the other reason probably why your thing is failing is you most likely have a timeout value set somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know where. Maybe it's. Oh, I can't. I'm looking at the execution, but there's probably a timeout value somewhere here that we need to adjust and maybe update to something like 24 hours. But let's keep it running for now, and then just make sure you run that one store procedure, which is this one here, update geocode addresses to populate the main table again.
Okay, yeah, sure. I was not aware of this step, even though it has mentioned. I will check for this once it is failed. Okay.
Yeah. So Deepak, like my expectation of you, since you're the one working on the pipelines, is for you to understand, what the pipelines are working, like what they're doing.
Yeah.
Right. So, like you have the code, you can go step by step and just take a look at what it's doing to figure out the processes, right? Like you asked me yesterday what store procedure you need to run to populate from geocoding to input list, right? And if you go through,
I figured out the store procedure. Let me check it out. I did that by dusted only. But thing is that we are running this in sequence, and if we can running in the middle, our table will be updating, right, based on the first second store procedures only. I know that store procedure that you mentioned yesterday.
Yeah, so the store procedure that I mentioned yesterday is this one here, right? Like update input master list address.
Yeah.
Is that the one you also have?
One.
Yeah. So this is the one.
Yeah, I believe so. That is the same. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you open up the store procedure, you'll see that it's exactly doing what I said it needs to do, right? Like, which is take the data from the geocode address list and update the input master list with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So keep that running. Make sure that before you kick this off again, that you run that update store procedure, right? Because if this gets executed again,
Yeah.
there is a truncate step, and that will delete all the data.
Yes, that's true.
And then we basically lose all the data.
Yes,
And
yes,
so
yes,
just do
yes.
not forget
Yeah.
to run this once it fails.
Yeah, okay.
And once it fails, we'll take a look at what the error message is,
Yeah.
and then we'll adjust it so that it doesn't fail after 12 hours.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Gordon. Then.
So so Deepak, just make sure that make sure you understand what's happening here.
Yeah.
I took a look at. Oh, sorry. Let me just share my screen one more time. I took a look at all the other things. There's a few changes I'd like to make eventually. It's not critical. I took a look at all this stuff. So this is the ETL feed SP name stuff.
Yeah.
This all looks good to me. From what I've seen so far, a few changes maybe I'll do here as well. Not a big deal. We can keep going. But
Regarding
yeah,
this,
so I'm not.
Yeah, I discussed with Richard on this part, and whatever you mentioned, I made
Mhm.
changes in the last week.
Perfect. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, it's looking good. I can't say that the business logic inside of it is correct because I haven't gone through the store procedures.
Okay.
But in terms of everything, kind of what I've seen so far, where the issues were happening, which is I think the main one is the geocoding aspect, where all the you guys kept trying to re-geocode all the addresses every time. That was a big problem. So let's focus on that, and then the other guys can focus on the other pieces.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome, Deepak.
Yeah.
Talk to you later.
Thanks, Gordon. Thanks, Justin. Thank you.
And
Thank
Jocelyn,
you.
just
Yeah, I've
create
created
that
a story and
Jira,
I've
and
tagged
can you?
both of you. So yeah.
Ah, perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Bye.
All right. Thank you. Bye.